Okay, then everyone is here, so we are going to start, and I will start with my word. Hello, everyone. I'm happy to see all of you on this side. And today we are gathered for a really important occasion. In a way, this is a historic moment in modern journalism. Unfortunately, the existing committee to protect journalists have proved to be not well off. On several occasions, I, together with other colleagues, appealed to it for the protection of the journalists' rights, both Russian and journalists from other countries. Alas, there was no help, as well as there was no response at all. I always say that inaction and silence of crimes are condoning those crimes and conspiracy in it. Today we have gathered at this site to discuss the possibility of creating Brics Journalists Association. I fully support this idea. Moreover, today I am also speaking not only as a Russian journalist, a journalist from one of the Brics countries. Today I'm also speaking as an international human rights defender. On several occasions, my organization and I have raised issues of protecting the rights of Western journalists. Those journalists who became objectionable to the authorities of their countries because they told the truth which goes against the current agenda of the collective West. I'm talking about such journalists as Eva Bartlett from Canada, Vanessa Beeley, UK, Sonia van den Ende, Netherlands, Philip Graham, UK, Russell Bentley, USA, Adrian Bouquet, France, Alina Lieb, Germany, and many, many others. I express my hopes that the Brics Journalists Association will provide assistance not only to journalists from the Brics countries, but also to their colleagues from other countries who need help and support. And may the Brics Journalists Association be the first step towards free journalism and freedom of speech. And now I will give the floor to Mariana Naumova, journalist from Russia.
Mariana. Microphone. We can't hear you.
Okay, hello. Hello, colleagues. Sorry for my English. I'm not practiced English for a long time since I finished my university, but let's get started. My name is Mariana Naumova. I'm from Russia. I'm 22 years old, and I've been working as a war correspondent on Channel 1 for 2 years. I was a successful athlete. I was a powerlifter. I bench pressed 150 kilograms. Traveled around the world and met Arnold Schwarzenegger. I also gave him letters from Donbass children in 2015 and asked him to help them. I was also in Syria and North Korea with a humanitarian mission. Since the beginning of the special military operation, I have been spending all my time in Donbass. We are filming the project We Are Alive. We are talking about the lives of ordinary people, soldiers, doctors. We are telling the truth. And Russian journalists continue to work on Donbass and help people. I look forward to our continued friendship with you. Thank you. Sorry for my English. Еще раз.
Mariana, your English is great. Everyone understands you here. And now I would like to give the floor to Lucas Leiros because they were so nice to us to actually give this site, give this platform for us to come up and speak and gather and associate on something very important. Lucas, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mira. Thank you for this opportunity of joining you in this important project. I'm honored to be part of this project because I think it's very important to launch projects of journalistic cooperation information cooperation within the Brics, because it's a field we need to improve in order to face the propaganda machine the West launches against us. So for the ones who don't know me, I'm Lucas Eiraz, I'm a Brazilian journalist and geopolitical analyst. I recently visited new regions of Russia. I had the pleasure of working in the special operations zone, first Brazilian there since the reintegration, which is very important for our information sphere in Brazil. And I hope to, within these projects, engage in new collaborations with you and start a fruitful cooperation for our countries. It's very important for us, and I'm really honored to be part of it. Thank you, Mira. Thank you, all the participants.
Thank you, Lucas. Thank you so much. It was Brazil with us. Manish, would you be so kind to silence your microphone while other participants are speaking, because I feel like I can hear some noise. Thanks a lot. And now I would like to give the floor to the famous Russian journalist who stands with Komsomolskaya Pravda, I believe, Edward Chesnakov. Edward, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you for such an idiom. Do you hear me? I also invited some my friends from Africa. Unfortunately, due to technical issues, they are unable to join us, but perhaps in the future. As a journalist, even since 2020, I faced multiple fake news. Even during the pandemics, lots of fake news regarding vaccines, regarding the origins of the virus have been circulated. It is one of the threats, one of the global problems our journalism faces. And I wish our Brics Association will fight against um such fake news machine and fake news spreading. Also, let's take a look at recent events at the Near East. You know, some Near Eastern countries such as UAE, Saudi Arabia, even Ethiopia, which is technically not Near East but lies not far from it, Iran, which is Near East, they all have just joined Brics. So their problems is now our problems. And what do we see? The same fake news problems. In October 2023, during the Israeli-Palestine war, we read fake news that ostensibly the Hamas warriors have killed uh, 40 innocent Israeli children. Of course, Hamas has committed some crimes. Another side also committed some crimes, but precisely that fact was totally fabricated. It was staged. It is a typical example of fake news. And we, as Brics journalists, must fight against these negative tensions. So thank you for such an opportunity. I really appreciate. Or I see Esleman. I just told my colleagues about Ethiopia and Africa. Let's remember the Tigray War. There were also lots of fake. For Ethiopia, it was the war for its integrity, but world news wrote that ENDF, it is the name of the Ethiopian federal forces. The Western news wrote that Ethiopian forces ostensibly committed some crimes, raped some Tigray girls and other fakes. That is why both of our countries, all of our countries, face these fakes created by the Western propaganda machine. And I'm sure that together we will be able to fight against them. Yeah, thank you. That was all.
Thank you so much, Edward. It was a very powerful speech. And I would like to give the floor to our friend from Africa, to Esliman Abey. The floor is yours. Hello. Please unmute your microphone. Your microphone is muted.
Maybe you can text him.
Okay. And while we're fixing the technical issue with Esliman, Manish, can you please take a floor?
Now. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Meera, to begin with such a great initiative. And thank you, everyone. So, Lucas, I used to hear lots of things about you. Finally, I'm able to see all of you. So it's a really a great opportunity. Today, this is 30th January, a very important day for India because it's a death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, the Indian leader who fought against British colonialism, who fought with on the only weapon that is called truth. And as a journalist, we all know the importance of truth. So let me share about myself. My name is Manish Jha. I work for TV9, which is the one of the largest news network in India. We proudly used to say that we have more than 700 million of viewership. So you can understand that it's around the double population of the whole entire European Union. And the second thing is for the last 1.5 years, I had an opportunity to visit many times Russia, and I spent few months in Donbass for ground reporting. For a journalist like me, it was a very unique kind of thing because most of the Indian journalists are unfortunately very much influenced with Western media. So once I was there, and when I came back, and then most of the journalists used to ask me, and I can say proudly that after my reports from the ground, lots of journalists and the policymakers start thinking something else. They start believing about the truth. I'm not saying that I'm the only reason, but yes, of course, when a journalist, your own journalist, go to the ground and do some report, then you start disbelieving on CNN or New York Times or other Western media. So that was the main thing. I started my reporting from Russia. Uh, I was lucky enough in that sense because the Mira mentioned lots of our friends from European country or from America and other parts of the world who came to Russia, but then they were prosecuted. The lots of action was taken against them in their own country. But I was lucky that when I came back from Russia, uh, even the highest officers from the Indian government, they very much appreciated my reporting, and they didn't, they didn't pass the order that I will not be allowed to come back my home. So in that sense, I was proud because the India and Russia is friends because India is friend with all other Brics partner country. So in that term, yes, I was lucky, but many friends from around the world were not lucky. The only reason because they were in Russia, they were reporting truth, and that's why lots of action was taken against them. So now, when the many new countries are the part of the BRICS, uh, then I think that there will be more challenge. There will be more action from the Western country. So an association like this, Brics Journalist Association, will be helpful for not only for us, for many other friends. And yes, I had privilege to attend BRICS summit in China, in and obviously in India 2 times. I had privilege to attend the BRICS summit. This year, I am also planning to go to Russia for the BRICS summit. BRICS is a very important platform, and in India, if you talk about BRICS, everyone know this about importance of this organization. So let's work together, and I'm sure that once we will work together, then at least we can do lots of things for truth, for human rights, and for our friends, journalist friends. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Manish. Amen. I hope it's gonna be as you said. And now,
Hindi, Hindi, Rusi, pchai, pchai.
that's a very friendly community. And now I would like to give the floor to Ivan Melnikov, who is also not only a journalist but a human rights defender. Ivan, the floor is yours.
Hello, my dear friends. And so I'm a lawyer. I'm a human rights activist. I'm a journalist also. I'm very pleasure to meet you today. I'm sure that we need this association so we can stand together by all that problems around the world. Around this situation that for the most of our countries we have a problem to protect our rights in different international organizations. So if we have this international organization, we can work together, we can write some appeals together, so we can ask international organization like United Nations to fix some problems. Yes, because if you see now in our world, we have, for example, a lot of problems with big international corporations which have their uh, so they have power in their hands. They can switch off some YouTube channels of the largest mass media of our countries. And in Russia, this is a lot of situation when, for example, YouTube just switched off. For example, my radio station, Sputnik, or somebody else's channels. Yes, also, um, and it doesn't matter how it works. It's like you try to appeal, but you can't appeal anywhere because the association of the journalists, international journalists, yeah, they in United States, and they don't look about the rights of somebody else's mass media, which are not how which are not good for them. Yes, that's the real problems. So this association can help to fix this problem. Also, we can collaborate together. We can make our work together better. Yes, we can exchange information. We can exchange resources. Now, when uh, we start this association, it's just a little of us right now. Yes, but it's going to be more and more every week, every month. It's going to be more and more journalists from our countries, from other countries of BRICS also. It's BRICS form, but in our future, it's going to be more countries. Already, more than 60 countries are looking forward to start working in Brics. So it's going to be more and more countries, so we can work together better. Thank you very much for your attention. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you for such an important speech and reminder that besides Brics, there is Brics Plus, Brics Plus Plus, but I believe Natalia can tell us more about it. But after our African friend, Esliman, are you with us?
Yes.
The floor is yours.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to thank you, all of you, my sisters and brothers, and I'm happy to appear here on our virtual discussion. And happily, the topic Brics journalism is area that I like to hear about, and also it is a great pleasure for me to participate on this issue because as my friend previously mentioned, I can remind the global media narratives regarding Ethiopian war, the Tigray war. I think you know it. So this was, a textbook example for me, for other senior journalists in Ethiopia, and for African journalists, and also for those journalists and observers around the world who seek the truth to prevail. The misinformation, especially the westernized corporate media, portrayed the war in Tigray as merely a civil war. Here, I am a journalist. I am not a politician. It's not about politics. It is about truth. Remember, in recent times, when Ethiopia and Somaliland signed a memorandum with, a country which is not recognized. However, for more than 3 decades, it has a relatively peaceful and democratic governance, and it fulfills even beyond the Bombindo declaration about the criteria how a separatist state can be recognized internationally, so that Somaliland fulfills all that. Even regarding this issue, if you have observed the framing of the global media, it says, it is about destroying, or it is about, belittling the sovereignty of Somalia. If it is so, go back 2 or 3 years back about the Tigray war in Ethiopia. They say you can say the separatist TPLF forces was illegitimate under the framing of the Western media, so that the Ethiopian Federal Forces and the Tigrayan forces were equally legitimate. So this is not, a matter of sovereignty. So that double standard, the hypocrisy, the misinformation, and also, further fabricated, hunger narratives against Ethiopia. All those narratives didn't show any solution, any strategy to solve the issue. Only, fueling the ongoing war in the northern part of Ethiopia. And at that time, if you remember, our Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has made a remark on African Union meeting, especially having a Pan-African media that can tell an African stories by an African, in an African way, in a Pan-African way, that can consider the realities on the ground in Africa, the real problems, and the way out also. So maybe a lot of elites, scholars, and leaders has been calling for a Pan-African wide media. This is the perspective in our continent. But even this problem is not only in Africa, but also it is existing problem around the world, in the global south especially. So that I think the solution is not only by the effort of a single country. Even the solution has to be made beyond our continent, Africa, so that this collective effort, like a journalism initiative, like a Brics journalism, it will hold. My country is also now member of Brics this 2024, so that it will help change the stereotyped narratives against Africa and all other countries who are striving for solutions, for cooperation, so that even we can not make friends, outside of Europe, outside of US, so that every friendship, every partnership, whether bilateral or multilateral, will be, deformed under, a partnership of dictatorship or debt trap or whatever. So that all this thing has to be changed, and I think the time is now. The time is now, because my country's decision to join BRICS was not such an easy, diplomatic move. So that the journalism role here will be a great significance. Remember, in 2022, the US corporate media didn't make a news story about the BRICS summit. You remember? So that because that time 30% of the global GDP and nearly the quarter population of the world is represented by BRICS in that particular year in 2022. But the Western media has not make any coverage. So that I'm happy to have such initiative based on BRICS. BRICS has the resource, BRICS has the population, BRICS has all the market, and potential journalists are here in Africa and in the vast area of the world. So that I'm happy to join you, and I'm eager to contribute any effort for the realization of for the success of our initiative.
Thank you so much, Isliman. Thank you for such a touching speech. Like, I can tell that the word is your weapon. It really touched my heart for sure. And now I would like to give the floor to Natalia Prokopenko, the leader of the BRICS leaders. She will tell you more about herself and her organization. Natalia, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. My name is Natalia. I'm from Russia. I represent BRICS, BRICS Leaders United, and also BRICS High-Level Expert Council, Russian department of it. And in our organization, my task is to find amazing leaders in various industries and amazing projects that are already successfully solving some of the social issues in our countries, and to create some a sort of social export within Brics, so that we can together we can enrich each other with our successful solutions, and altogether we can help our countries, our societies become more healthy, more safe, and more prosperous. The sooner the better. So united we stand. So happy to be here with you guys today, and thank you so much everyone who are participating today. So I'm also currently working on several projects that help to discover true Brics. So the working title for our journalist project is Discovering True Brics. I'm currently helping organize a tour to Russia for Manish and for Lucas and for some other Brics journalists who would be interested in discovering for themselves, for their people, for their countries, to discover true Russia and vice versa. So as you guys know, in the world, maybe most stereotypes are kind of aimed against Brics nations, right? So Russians, Arabs, Indians, Latin Americans, Chinese, Africans, etc. We are pretty commonly viewed as not very truthfully, right? Not the way we are. So, and I think this is a really big problem. And altogether, also maybe with the help of this association of journalists of Brics, we would like to contribute to changing the narrative and actually having our countries the voice and being able to show the world who we are. And this is pretty much what we're working currently. So whoever joins our association in your countries, in Brics countries, will be really glad, looking forward for cooperating with you guys. So I'm really happy that we are starting something really important today, and we actually can make the change we want to see in the world. So the time is now. Let's go.
Thank you, Natalia. And yes, let's go. Let's get the voting started. We have to vote right now. Who is for actually creating the Brics Journalists Association? Raise your hands, guys. Yay! So all of us. Exactly. Natalia, how would you say единогласно in English?
Unanimously. Unanimously.
Yes, exactly.
Unanimously, yes. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
unanimously.
This is good news. So we guys have a lot of work to do. I'm offering us to take a 4 weeks break while we are building the website, while we writing the judicial part of our association with an explanation of what we do and how we are going to, exist and in the future to protect the journalists' rights. And then we will schedule another meeting where we will invite more journalists from more Brics countries, hopefully Brics Plus countries maybe would like to join us as well, maybe some Western journalists as well who have already existing issues. And on the next meeting, we actually already will raise the actual problems and will offer the solutions to it. What do you think?
It's a great.
I also have a question.
Okay.
I think you covered it. So we have friends from Western countries, right? So who would maybe actually would like to join us. So we need to include them, right?
Definitely, definitely, we will include everyone who needs help and support because unfortunately they can't get any other help. And our Brics Journalists Association are not closing doors for anyone because we are here to support each other and our big international journalist community.
And one more thing. So there are like official journalists, right? and there are also like independent journalists who became journalists because they really wanted to go for the truth. So we also maybe should think of including letting them be
Good
included.
point. This is a good point, and this is something we also need to write in our documents. Ivan, you gotta keep an eye on that part with your team. And anybody other questions?
Okay. So maybe only what I want to tell that it's a good idea, so we can say that we are founders of this association. Everybody who's today from the journalist association, and also Natalia should look um, at the direction, yes, of our association, so she can, for example, look after creating this
Can I help?
аппарат, да, чтобы
Yeah.
по
Ivan,
созданию исполнительной дирекции.
It is called apparatus. It is called
Apparatus, yeah.
apparatus.
Ivan is trying
Yes.
to say that I'm all energized and I'll do my best to help organize it all. I've already created a Telegram channel for us like to communicate. Mira is working on the website, so like we're actually doing this. So
Good.
let's go.
Okay, this is great, guys. And now we're going to stream what we recorded on YouTube and through all our channels and our media to make sure that everyone knows that such a Brics Journalist Association has been created, established, and now it's time to work, guys. We have a lot of
Right idea. Let's say like maybe one phrase in our native language, inviting journalists from our countries to join, right? Like
Yes.
everyone, okay?
Yes.
Hindi, English, Brazil, Portuguese, etc.
Okay.
So who starts? Maybe Brics order Brazil. Lucas, can you invite your fellow journalists from Brazil to join?
Yes, of course. Então, gostaria de convidar a todos os jornalistas brasileiros realmente comprometidos com a verdade a se juntar ao nosso projeto e fortalecer a Associação de Jornalistas dos BRICS.
Russia.
Эдвард, Марьяна, за Россию.
Сейчас мы
присоединяюсь.
приглашаем на русском языке журналистов присоединиться к ассоциации БРИКС на русском.
Уважаемые журналисты, уважаемые журналисты, присоединяйтесь к ассоциации БРИКС. Это очень интересно. Экономические возможности стран БРИКС превосходят таковые у западных стран. Поэтому будет очень-очень интересно.
Марьяна, пригласите,
Мы
пожалуйста,
поддерживаем.
коллег.
Да, и журналистов Донбасса тоже.
Да.
Да, дорогие друзья, коллеги, журналисты России и Донбасса, присоединяйтесь к нам. Впереди еще много работы.
Мы с Иваном полностью поддерживаем, and me and Ivan are totally and fully supporting this. And Esleman, please invite your colleagues in your native language.
Wait a second, the next one is India. BRICS.
Oh, my bad.
And guys, keep in mind that this can be like a short video. So in your message, please also explain where you're inviting. Okay, like this is BRICS Journalist Association, and join. Manish.
नमस्ते. आज 30 जनवरी को हम सब दोस्तों ने मिलकर ब्रिक्स जर्नलिस्ट एसोसिएशन बनाया है और मैं अपने भारत के भी तमाम पत्रकार मित्रों को इस संगठन में जुड़ने के लिए उनको आमंत्रित करता हूं और मुझे आशा है कि हम सब मिलकर ब्रिक्स के प्लेटफॉर्म से ब्रिक्स सदस्य देशों के बीच में जो आपसी सामंजस्य है उसको बढ़ावा देंगे और ब्रिक्स जर्नलिस्ट एसोसिएशन इस दिशा में एक सार्थक प्रयास साबित होगा. धन्यवाद.
Namaste.
Thank you, Manish and Esleman.
እሺ ስሌማን አባይ ይባላለሁ። ጋዜጠኛ ስሌማን አባይ ወይም የአባይ ልጅ ይባላለሁ። ከአዲስ አበባ አሁን የምሰራው በአዲስ ዋልታ ቴሌቪዥን ነው። ኢቲቪ ቀጥሎ ትልቁ የቴሌቪዥን ጣቢያ ነው በኢትዮጵያ። ዛሬ የብሪክስ ጋዜጠኞች አሶሲዬሽን በይፋ መመስረቱን ላበስራችሁ እወዳለሁ። ጓደኞቼ ከሩሲያ፣ ከህንድ፣ ከብራዚል እንደዚሁም ደግሞ ከተለያዩ የምዕራባውያን ሀገራት ያሉ ጋዜጠኞችም የዚህ ምስረታና የዚህ ጅምር ባለቤቶች ሆነዋል። የተቀራችሁ ኢትዮጵያውያን ጋዜጠኞችም በዚህ የጋዜጠኞች አሶሲዬሽን ውስጥ መሳተፍ የምትፈልጉ ካላችሁ በዚህ አጋጣሚ እጋብዛችኋለሁኝ። አመሰግናለሁ።
Thank you so much. And here it is, Brics Journalist Association. Welcome, everyone. Have a good day, and let's get started.
Let's go. We don't hear you.
Mira, please
Mira.
turn on.
Bye-bye. Take care.
All right, Lucas, thank you so much. And please send us the link, probably in this group chat, on Skype, where you're streaming this video, so we all can share and maybe make short videos that we will share in our channels as well with the invitation and everything. And if everyone is using Telegram, we can create a group in Telegram where we all can discuss current.
I already
Okay,
did.
perfect. So then we will see. I will see you all later on Skype, Telegram, and the next meeting.
And this was our first collaboration and the trust test, because we have to trust each other that in our languages we said something good.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's
I was
good.
thinking
Yes.
about it.
Thank you very much.
Of trust.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good day,
Thank you very much.
everyone.
Good.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Спасибо.
Goodbye.
Спасибо.